Okay, says we're live. Again, sorry about that, folks. I couldn't find us on here. Okay, we are live. I hope we are live. Let me do that. Okay, says we're live. Again. So let me head over to Zoom. Okay, hopefully you're here. I lost myself. Sometimes it does that. It's like it goes away. So I don't know. I couldn't find us on the group. Okay, so today I want to use the Pansy Patch bundle. It includes the Pansy Patch stamp set. Okay, say that fast 3 times. And the Pansy dies. Okay. So we're going to make 2 cards. We are going to make a simple stamping card with just the stamp set. And we are going to make a little bit stepped up with the dice. Same card. How do you like those? Okay. I'm not seeing anybody on yet. We're just going to talk a little bit here. Want to remind you that you have until June 14th to connect, craft, and collect. It's an extra $25 on your $250 order, or if you have a party with your friends, if your party is over $250, you get an extra $25. But today and tomorrow is the best deal you can get. For $99, join my team and you can get $155 on your starter kit and free shipping. So that's an extra 10% right there. So I am sure you would love to join the team. It is fun. And where is everyone? I know it's a 3-day weekend, but you guys are usually here. No one. Okay. Well, I'm sure some of you will be coming in. Lisa, Nailu, maybe Kathy and those guys. Anyhow, just wanted you to make sure you join my team. I need 1 more person to join my team. And then I meet my goal of 3 new team members, 3 new direct team members this month. So just let me know if you want to join. It has to be today or tomorrow, and because it stops. Also on the 1st of June, there is the kits are going live. The new kits, there's 10 new kits and they're going live. The new kits are on the website. In fact, let me just get those for you, get the address for you. So start out with Mary Troutner. .stampinup.net, and then all you have to do is click shop now, and then all you have to do, there's a fly, then click then click, it will be kits, and it will be part of that kit. And I will, let me get this for you. So here is, oh, hey, Patricia, I'm glad somebody's here. Thank you. So I am going to put here, starting on the 1st, that's Tuesday. There is the link to the kits, and you can start ordering those on Tuesday. You'll be able to see them and start ordering them. But don't forget to join my team. For $99, you get $155 worth of products. So that's probably the best deal I have ever seen. Okay, so what we are going to do today, again, we are going to use Pansy Patch, and we are going to make 2 cards. We are going to make a simple stamping card with just the stamps. And then we are going to make a card with just the pansy dies cut up. Now, yesterday, I started cutting these out. I had a bunch of scraps, and so I just started cutting scraps up, die cutting them. And so I got this whole little piece, this whole bag full of pansies stuff. So I'm going to be making a lot of pansy stuff, I think. So I just wanted to show you that. So I'm going to move you over. Let's get here. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to need, of course, we are going to need the Pansy Patch stamp set. We're going to do the simple stamping one. We are going to need a Whisper White note card. And we are going to need the Stamparatus. The colors we are using: Melon Mambo, Calypso Coral, Bumblebee, Memento Black, and Garden Green. Now I have these all set up on 4 faces. I have this face set up over here with the detailed ones. I'm going to do Melon Mambo. This one, the first one, is with the more filled up, and this is going to be Calypso Coral. So get me my, and I set this up so it starts at the 1, I'm putting the card at the 1 inch, okay? Because I don't want it up to here, because sometimes this gets in the way. So I am just going to ink up these with Calypso Coral. And you can use any 2 colors, a light color and then a dark color if you want. I don't, this looks a lot better now that it's dried than it did before. And you'll see it does not have that great a color variant when it's wet. Okay, let me get my Janelle. Okay, and then I am going to go over on this side, and I am going to do the Melon Mambo. Now, it looks a lot better in the dies than it does in the stamping, but I'm going to stamp both of these again with Melon Mambo. And I'll tell you, it does look, once it dries, there is more of a separation. Just like that. See, there's hardly any separation in that. It doesn't look very colorful, I don't think. But okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this around. And I've got the saying. I'm going to do the saying. I'm going to do Garden Green with the saying, and the stem for the little one. And then I am going to do Memento Black for the little insides here, okay? The reason I'm doing this is because they're relatively, there's space. So I'll tell you, it's their space. There. Then I'm going to turn this side one around. Oops. And I've set this up, and I'm going to do that little one. Where's my bumblebee? The little inside here in Bumblebee. And there you have it. Now let me get those off. I like using my Stamparatus for when I do double and triple stamping. And this is definitely, you have to get 1, 2, 3, and there is a little round sort of stamp, but I've lost it. It's someplace sitting here, but I lost it. I can't find it. And it's so tiny and so small that goes right in there that I would have probably done another round one and put that in there. But I didn't. And in fact, let's see, let's just get out. Let's do a mango melody. I'm just going to do it that way. See? Okay, so there's one of our stamps, one of our cards. And this is the one that's just simple stamping, just uses the stamps, ink, and paper. I love that. Make sure I have wiped off all of my ink. I have a hard time remembering to do that. And I have gotten ink all over my table. Okay, so we're going to do the stepped up version using the dies, the pansy dies, okay? Now this one's going to take a little more to do. I am going to be, I've already cut, you saw all of my pansies that I cut out yesterday. So I just went through and I used the Calypso Coral and the Melon Mambo. So I am using Calypso Coral and I believe Melon Mambo that I found after I cut these out. And I'm going to make some pansies. So I'm going to get another there we go. I'm going to use this. Now I will show you. We have this one and we have 2 of these. Now you can use 2 or you can use 1. And they go like this. But then they have these things, the outside, and these are the ones. Oh, there. They go on the outside of these to highlight them. Now you could stamp them and cut them out if you wanted to, but I am going to use some liquid glue. And right now I'm just going to stick these on with liquid glue. Mainly I want to do it now because it's too hard once you start sticking them on. And they just go like that, okay? And we'll take this one and we'll do this one. Hey, Lorraine. And we're sticking this one on. And then we'll stick the triple one. Now, this cuts out really nice and it gives you something else that, I call it a mushroom, but it's not really. It's more like a, let's see if I can find one. Yeah, here's, no. More like a clover. Where is it? Oh, here's one. See, the inside of that is like that. So you could use this almost like this too, if you wanted to. So have you guys, what are you doing this weekend? Anyone out there going to, it's been cool here in East Lansing. Woke up this morning to go to church. It was 36 degrees. I refused to put on my winter coat. So I went in a sweatshirt, a sweater, and 2 tops. But now it's pretty nice out. I'd say it's in the 60s right now. But we're not going to go do any picnicking today or tomorrow. It's probably not that warm out. Okay, and then I am going to take, this is the ones, the smaller one. I am just going to put that right there on there. There, I'm going to set that one. I'm going to take this stem and this stem goes over this. This sits right on that, just like that. That's really why you need this, the silicone sheet, because I can never get it right. Okay, so we're just doing that. Now, how this goes together, let's see, is, again, you want to, I've got my glue dots and I've got my stamping dimensionals. This is, doesn't this look like a dog? And then with the nose. Anyhow, you want to take your, put this on where you would like these. And again, if you want to use one of these, you can. Just like that. I'm using 2. Don't ask me why. I have no clue. Probably because it showed it in the catalog like this. So I want to do that. This one goes under on the 3 one, and then the little dotty thingy goes right like in there. And then this one is going to go right like that. And this one I am going to put on with a Stampin' Dimensional because I wanted a little more. Oh, hey, Gail, how you doing? Oh, cold and rainy. We got rid of the rain, so I'm glad it's not raining today. So I'm easily just going to take these out. First off, I'm going to find my end of my glue dots. This is an old glue dot ones. This has it the right, what I would consider the right way. I think the other way is backwards because I can't do this to them. I can't warm them up. I'm going to talk to the glue dot people. Stampin' Up doesn't do the glue dots. It's actually glue dots to do glue dots. Tell them that they got it backwards. They have to have it so you can warm it up. So, and then I am going to do that one right there. And then I'm going to put, you could do these with dimensionals too and do these up. Again, there I have seen pansies of almost every single color. So I'm just going to do that there. And then I'm going to take the little doggy, which I consider the dog's face, at least. Was it, Janelle, was it nice enough to have a barbecue? I keep saying, yes, it is the start of summer. Yes, it is the start of summer. I remember when I was a kid, Memorial Day weekend was the start of summer. Today, it does not feel like the start of summer. We used to have our picnic, our first picnic on Memorial Day. Okay, there we go. And then this one, oops, I should have put that one down a little bit more. Oh, well, it's fine. And then I am going to take my Melon Mambo and I'm going to have one of the other sayings. I could have taken that other saying off. And there we go. The little things you do make such a difference. And it does, doesn't it? Wipe this off. There we go. There's one pansies. And there is our other one. Same colors. Well, except for this one. So this is the simple stamping one. And this, I would say, is a casual stamper one. You know, casual stamping. It doesn't have a lot of stamping. It does take a lot. It took me probably 4 hours to cut all this out. My hand hurt, my wrist hurt after it, but that's the way it goes. You shoveled the snow off the deck. You barbecue in winter. We barbecue in winter, but Don says it's too cold to stand up there, so we don't. If it's snowing, we don't barbecue. So I'm going to turn you back over. And again, want to remind you of a few things. First of all, today and tomorrow is the last day to get the best deal in town. $99, you get $155. Remember, I put it up. I will put it in the comments to join the fun. Join my team for $99 and get $155 worth of any product we sell. There you go. The best deal around, and you get to join my team. Hi, Donna. So, Janelle, there is a gun to hubby's head. You must love barbecue. I like barbecue, but not worth it. Not worth it. Not worth him getting cold and then the complaints and stuff. Not worth it. I love barbecue, but that's it. Okay, I hope you guys all have a great Memorial Day weekend. We will be here next Sunday, the 6th, and then we will leave. We're leaving for 2 weeks for Tequillas. So I don't know if we will be here. I'm going to try to do something that following one with a kit, one of the new kits. Remember, the new kits start on the 1st of June. You can buy the new kits. Also, remember, the and I can't believe this, there is another new, the August through December catalog is coming out, or the July through August. No, the August, well, whatever. It used to be July through December, but they pushed it back a month. So it's August through December catalog is coming out. So I'm getting ready to ship my free catalogs. Make sure you have placed an order in the last year to get your free catalog. So, all right. Anything else? Any questions? Happy Memorial Day, guys. Remember, stamp a lot. Happy stamping. Have a good day. Bye-bye.